It's a 24-hour readathon, and here's the spread. If you guys saw my last short about 24-hour readathon, then you know that did not go well at all. So today I am fully committing to this readathon. What that means is I am not going to be cleaning up today. So normally off days they are dedicated to cleaning. I'm not cleaning today. I'm reading today, and that's what it's going to be. For the next 24 hours, obviously I'm going to sleep in between, but I'm going to be reading. And right now it is, it's 11:55, and I'm going to start my 24-hour timer. So there we go, 24 hours, and that is going to start now. Yes, okay guys, it's happening, 24 hours. So I got my water, I've got my coffee, and I've got my breakfast. I know it's already it's already 12, but I have not eaten today. I ended up writing earlier. So, and the book I was trying to say the first book that I'm going to be starting with is actually on my Kindle. So I am reading Josh and Gemma Make a Baby. It's Gemma. I don't know if that's Gemma or Gemma, but I'm saying Gemma because they say Jim is what he calls her, so I guess it is Gemma. Okay, and this is by, I can tell you in a second in case you want to read it. Okay, it's by Sarah Reedy. So I'm starting with this book because I'm actually already 63% of the way through, so I want to just go ahead and finish this book before I start on my next book. And I actually already finished Caraval, so that's why that was not in the lineup. I am trying to go through my TBR list. This wasn't on my TBR, but I was already reading it because it was good. Anyway, I feel like I talk so much. So anyway, this Josh and Gemma Make a Baby, I'm, like I said, 63% of the way through. So it's about a woman that, it's kind of, so Ready or Not, actually, like this was the next recommended after I read Ready or Not. But it's about a woman that is divorced because her husband like found out that she was infertile, and he ended up cheating on her and having kids with somebody else. And so she's like in her 30s, and she's divorced, and she wants to have a baby herself. So she asked her brother's best friend, Josh, like this guy she hasn't seen for years, she just asked him to be her donor. Okay, so it's 2:26 and I am 88% done. Okay, so I don't know how many pages are in here because I'm reading it on my Kindle, but I'm almost done with this book. And this book almost lost me. Like I was at 2.5 stars during the middle. Like the middle really started to sag. There was some unnecessary drama. Like it was very forced. The main character, it felt like there was nothing happening in the book. Like it was all cutesy, and then there was like no drama. So then there was like forced drama for like 3 pages of unnecessariness, and then the book started to pick back up. Like she's back on the up and up. So it's back up right now to 3 stars for me. I feel like this is gonna end on a 3 stars. Something actually, I actually just cried because there was a really sad part in here, and I can't ruin the book because it's not a main character. It's literally a side character. They're barely mentioned, but things happen, and everyone has to move on. Not even everyone, because like this character was only important to really one person. So I just feel like that storyline, like that, it wasn't even a B, like that C storyline could have had a little more attention given to it, but it didn't. I mean, it was still sort of impactful. I mean, I still cried, so there was that. So like I said, it's 2:30. I am going to change locations. I'm gonna go to a bookshop or the library just to get out of the house. It's getting kind of gloomy. It looks like it might rain, and I don't want to spend the entire day in the house. I'm probably gonna go for like an hour or two. So since I'm almost done with this, I feel like it'll probably be in the next 30 minutes to an hour till I finish that book. I'm gonna start on Story of My Life. I think I want to start on Story of My Life, or like Problematic Summer Romance. Ooh, they're both on my TBR. Like I feel like I might actually get through both of them this week. Not this week, definitely this month. So let's see which one I really want to read. So the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna read the first few sentences to see if to see which ones I want to read. But look at this. This has a cute little town map in here. That's actually pretty freaking cute. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that was a good first paragraph. I might read this one. Let me read the first paragraph of Problematic Summer Romance. I mean, look how beautiful this is. I feel like this is like for a sunny day though, but let's see. So this first chapter, we start with the prologue. Not first chapter, first paragraph. So the first paragraph, I'm sorry. So the first paragraph of this book did not capture my attention so much like Story of My Life. Like just the first paragraph is like something I was ready to settle into. So that's the one that I'm going to take to the coffee shop with me. And let's just go. Firstly, I do need to get my dog walked, and it's 2, so I don't know if I should have like coffee or decaf. I don't know. And it's 80 degrees outside, so I'm gonna take off my sweater. I only have it on because it's actually really cold in here because it's obviously the AC. So oh, my dog heard me say I'm gonna walk him, and he is at the door and ready. Okay, y'all, it's hot outside. It is hot. So the time is now 4:08, and sadly I did not finish the Kindle book I was reading, because as much as I would like to have 0 responsibilities, that's just not my life. So after I took my dog for a walk, I had to go to the grocery store, and then I had to get lunch because I'm starving. I am starving. So while I did that, I did not stop the timer. I just listened to an audio book instead. So it's not on my TBR, but it is okay. So I'm listening to Legendary, and I don't know if you guys can see this, 28% of the way through the book. And let me tell y'all about this book real quick. So Legendary is the second book in the Caraval series, and oopsie. Okay, I'm tired. Like walking up those stairs in that heat with those groceries ain't no joke. So where the first series follows Scarlett, this one follows her sister Donatella. I keep wanting to say Nessa Rose. My bad, y'all. Wicked is on my head. Okay, so this one follows her sister Donatella, and I gotta say, so far 28%, and I'm not impressed with this book. So where I like the first book, I feel like because we got Scarlett's point of view of Donatella, now that we're getting Donatella's point of view of herself, it's drastically different, and we have to get to know this Donatella. So in the first book, Scarlett pretty much told us like her sister was ditzy, she was airheaded, she was impulsive, she just did everything on a whim, like hung out with all the guys, all this stuff she's telling us about her sister. Well, Donatella feels like she is like a mastermind. She's more intelligent than everyone else that's getting like this playing the game and everything. And honestly, Donatella is kind of stupid. Like, she's stupid. And it's not even, let me tell you why she's stupid, because it's frustrating. So she saw in the first game, she saw what her sister had to go through. You would think she would learn like this second time is a opportunity for them to get closer and bond. Where Scarlett thought they were best friends, I feel like Donatella is kind of selfish. And so this book so far, anyway, what I'm getting, she is like telling a bunch of lies again, like keeping secrets, going off on her own, everything that like got her sister in trouble. Like, she watched her sister in the first game, and so now she's being more, like, not even just as stupid, she's being more stupid. Like, if you have somebody on your side, I feel like the game would be better. And she does ask her sister to be on her side, but then she's like, oh no, don't be on my side, actually you're gonna like find out all the secrets and lies I've been hiding. So I feel like this book is annoying so far. Not the book is annoying, I'm sorry, Donatella is annoying so far. So I am willing to go and see what happens with it though, to figure that out. But as for right now, it's not the best book. But anyway, now that I'm back home, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to get back to my Kindle. Where is it? Where's my Kindle? Okay, I'm going to get back and finish the story on my Kindle. And actually, I didn't make it to the coffee shop, which is where I was headed after I walked my dog. But it was so hot. I was like, I'm not drinking coffee. I need some lemonade. So Starbucks lemonade refresher is so good, but it's also like $6-7. So I went to the store while I was grocery shopping, and I got me some boba, some little bursting boba beads. I got me some blueberry syrup, and I got me some lemonade because I'm gonna make my own here a little later after I eat sometime. You guys can stay here for that. But Starbucks, I got y'all number. I got y'all number. I can make my own drink, and if it's got some like what do it have, caffeine in it, you can just add green tea, which is probably what I'm going to add to mine. So I should probably make some tea now and put it in the refrigerator so that it's cool and ready for me when I'm ready to drink it. Yes. Okay, so I am finally finished with that book. I was about to put it down because there were so many parts that made it feel like it was the end, and then it wasn't the end. So like, ooh, it was a lot, and I'm kind of tired. Oh, I should take a nap. No, I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm gonna start reading my second book. So Josh and Gemma, okay, that's hard. Josh and Gemma make a baby. I give this book 3 stars. It was pretty good. It was they had some cheesy moments, but I like Hallmark, so I'm very used to cheesy moments. But in the end, it was really, really cute, and I feel like it could have ended though like 3 times, but it didn't. So the first half and then the rest of the last half make up for the middle that wasn't so great. But it was all in all, it was a really good book. I liked it. And on to the second book, or like book 2.3, since I'm technically listening to Legendary as well when I can. I'm gonna get as much of this book read as I can before my husband gets back home from work, and then we eat, and then I can get started. Yeah, and then we eat, and then I get back to reading. So I'm happy to just relax, lounge around and read, because I rarely ever get to do that. I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't understand how people can do this all the time. Even just today, like I had to go grocery shopping and walk the dog and stuff. But I feel like there's something I'm supposed to be doing, even though it's my off day and I deserve to relax. That's one thing. I feel like, oh man, I should be cleaning up. I should be writing. I should be all this and that. So actually just relaxing and reading is a part of self-care for me, and I really feel relaxed and cared for, and just yes. So anyway, it is 5:24 and I am getting can you guys see that? There we go. It's 5:24 and I'm getting started on. So first of all, I got these little cute little boba popping for country time. Prepared tea. Very cool. Give this a little go. This is it. Whew. Okay, so I had to stop the clock for a bit because my husband came home and obviously we had some lunch and we watched TV for a bit. And now I'm back to reading. I got my blueberry lemonade, my blueberry Arnold Palmer boba. It's got tea, lemonade, blueberry syrup, and strawberry, pink strawberry lemonade boba things. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's got some kind of boba. I moved to my little outdoor chair. It's not on the balcony because it's gonna rain, so we keep it in when it rains. But I moved to this little swinging chair because laying on the couch was making me so tired, and I still got some hours to go. Right now it is 7:18 and I feel like I barely made a dent in this book. So right now it's about an author with writer's block. I'm guessing like her husband left her. I can't remember why she has writer's block, and it's not mentioned yet. It's just he who shall not be named. So I'm guessing he did something terrible and she's depressed. She might have been divorced. I read the summary like when I got the book, but I don't remember what it was about. I don't know. It's a weird read so far, just the way that it's reading. And then my eyes were starting to cross, so I had to put on my glasses because all this reading isn't it for me. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna read. Don't want my cool little Winnie the Pooh bookmark to fall. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get some more of this reading done, and then when I just can't deal with it anymore, I'm going to switch over to my audiobook. I'm going to finish listening to Legendary. I'm hoping that I can probably read up until about 12 o'clock, and then I'm going to call it quits for the day and then start again in the morning, hopefully early in the morning, because I want to, I don't know how many hours I have left. What is this? Got about 17 more hours left, so I'm wanting to have this finished up before tomorrow evening, because I do have a birthday party to attend, and it's a skating party, and yes, it's a kids party, but I like to skate, so I will be there roll bouncing. I'll get back to you guys. What do you think about pizza for dinner?
I'm for it.
Okay, I'll take pepperoni.
Oh, I gotta order it?
Oh, I can order it.
Alright.
Oh, I was just joking. You already got your computer.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Why did you make me feel like you were gonna order it?
We both knew I wasn't. Okay, it is 8:26 And I feel like, I don't know if my glasses are blurry or this screen. Oh, obviously with my glasses, it's terrible. So it's 8:20, let's see. It's 8:26 and I am a few chapters into Story of My Life. I'm taking, oh no. I'm taking another break because food is here. I don't actually know the terms of like the 24-hour readathon, because like, do you read for the whole 24 hours? Like, how do people eat? But pizza, because my amazing husband understood that today I just cannot cook, I cannot clean, I can only read. These are my rules. Gonna eat, watch a little TV, and then get back to reading. So it is 9:30 and I have moved to the bedroom to turn on a light. My phone is about to die, so I'm also in here because that needs to be put on the charger, but my eyes are burning. I don't know how people do 24-hour readathons, but I'm switching over to an audiobook for the rest of the night, until pretty much I fall asleep. I don't know if I'm gonna make it till 12 in the morning, but I'm gonna put in an audiobook and play some games on my iPad while I listen, just to give my eyes the rest that they need. And I'll probably, I don't know if I'm going to be able to close out the night, so I'll probably see you guys in the morning and see if we can finish this off. Anyway, good night, guys. Okay, guys, it's the next morning and I am tapping out. It is, let me see how long we have on our timer. Stop the timer like just under 12 hours, and that's all that I'm getting out of me. I just, as much as I would love to continue to read, today I actually do have to clean up, and it turns out that my husband's sick, so yeah. There's a lot that I need to do today, and that's not saying that I won't be using my headphones and listening to my audiobook to finish listening to Legendary. I did listen to Legendary last night before I went to sleep around 11 something, but I just could not do it. Like, I don't know how people can read for 24 hours straight. How do you, like, where do they eat? When do they eat? Or do they, I don't know, the whole 24-hour readathon, I realized for me, as a normal human being, is just with a job, is not feasible, especially out in my 30s. I was exhausted at 9:30, so the fact that I made it till 11 something was good, I guess, but I'm still tired. Like, I slept in today. And then so what I learned from this challenge is I don't feel like it's for me. What I learned was that doing the 24-hour readathon challenge made me feel like I had to read, and that made reading a little less fun, because it's like, I have to, you know, read this book, or I only got so much time to read this book, and if I continue to read this book, so I felt like I had started to rush through the book, where normally it takes me about 2 to 3 days to read one book, and that's just like, I like to savor the book and really feel what's going on in the book and pay attention, where the readathon made me feel like I need to hurry up and get through this book to read as many books as possible, and that's not what reading should be about. I don't know if I'll be doing this challenge in the future. It was fun to try, but this is my second time failing at it. I just feel like I'm winning at life still, so let's go with that. Let's talk about the books that I did read though. So I did finish the Josh and Gemma. I told you guys yesterday about that. I did like the book. It was only a 3-star for me though. I got more through Legendary because that's what I was listening to, last thing that I was listening to before I went to sleep. I feel like they try to kind of raise the stakes right now, so I don't know how much people have read or how much I should give away of this book, but let's just say that the second Caraval Games, they are really trying to find Legend, who's like the main puppet master guy kind of thing. I don't know. So in the first one, Scarlet was trying to find her sister, but in this one, her sister is trying to find Legend. And the way that she goes about it, or has to go about it, is a little unnecessary, but we'll see how it goes. I'm still trucking through. It wasn't a DNF, so that's always good. But right now, as I'm reading, it's a 2-star. We'll see if things change in this second part of the book. And then the Story of My Life, or Story of My Life, that I was reading by Lucy Score. That book, I did get a few more chapters in, and I'm actually starting to like it a lot more. I feel like, so some of the like banter that they do back and forth is kind of annoying, but I guess that's how friends talk, you know, like even though they're agent and writer, they're still like best friends that grew up together. So I can see that being how they talk, even though to me it's annoying. I do feel like the main character is, she is relatable, actually. So that's what I really like about the book. She's relatable. She's like a mess all over the place. I feel like that every other week. So I'm like, girl, tell me how you get your life together. Maybe it'll help me. I don't know. We'll see. And then what else did I read? And then I read a little bit of The Family Upstairs. That's from my TBR. That one's by, I think, oh, that one's by Lisa Jewell. So right now it's, it's not really pulling me in. It's a lot of back and forth, and then it's me like having to, I'm reading it on my Kindle, so I have to like go back and like, wait, who is this? Is that, oh, okay, so like trying to keep up with the characters usually isn't a problem for me in Lisa Jewell books, and it could have just been because I was so tired from reading all day, and at the end I actually had to put on my glasses because I was so exhausted. My eyes were like starting to cross, which is why I switched to my audiobook. But I will say that this challenge, I'm not even going to say it was a fail, because I got some good solid reading in. I got some relaxing in, but for the most part, I just wanted to sleep. Anyway, I think that that was really, really good. Maybe next time I'll try a different reading challenge. This one did not go as planned. I am not built for the 24 hours, guys. Anyway, here's where I end this video at a almost 12-hour reading challenge. I will thank you guys for watching. If you watched this far, like and leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.